Bam, son. Let the grill heat up a little bit. Just to show you how cold it is. That's ice. Right there from the spoon dripping. And that's ice again. Yeah, I'm gonna probably take that inside shortly to cool it off a bit. Okay. So, key to a good camp steak is to open it. Crazy, right? And don't throw your garbage on the fire when you're about to cook. Unless you want your steak to taste like plastic. And, I mean, cancer. Alright. A must-have. You just give her a little liberal dosage there. And then you flip her on over. More ice. Okay. Then you flip it over, you do another dosage. And then you gotta get yourself some spicy steak. Yeah. You sprinkle that on there. Ooh, doggy. And since the steak is kind of frozen, you wanna make sure to pat it on in there. That way it gets good in there. And don't be stingy with these spices. You only come out to the woods to cook a steak at once in a while. You're gonna make it the best steak of your life. And for real, I had a $75 New York steak from New York, you know, and it was like that aged crap and yada yada yada. And I tell you what, that had nothing on a steak cooked out here over a real fire. So yeah, you want to get that all good in there. Boom. Adjusting the fire. Alright, and you take your steak. And bam. I got a face full of smoke. Oh. But you see that right there? I think that's the secret. Let's watch the smoke. Whew. Right over it. That's the key, I think. Oh, I got so much smoke in my eye. But it's worth it. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this trash. Wash my hands and get this in there to dry because there's a layer of ice forming on the edge of it. So as anyone that watches Scramble O knows, is he does these life hacks. It's a pretty good time for a life hack. Go winter camping. If you go winter camping, you don't have to worry about your beer getting warm. It's cold out. It's cold. It doesn't get warm. It's a hack. That beer is going to get colder than if it was in my tent. Pretty nice campsites here. What am I, smoking this thing or cooking it? Let me fix these coals, guys. Damn you, fire! There's a skill for cooking a steak on an open fire like this. It's gonna be good. Oh, yeah. My mouth is like salivating like crazy. Let's do it more like that. Alright. The steak is done. So this is how you eat a steak when you're winter camping. And I like this method because essentially you're still cooking the steak, but you're keeping it warm too. And I kind of feel like a cowboy when I'm doing it, not gonna lie. Like John Wayne, you're using just a tongs and a big ass knife. So then you just cut off a piece. Yeah, I could use a little more time on there. Bad, but oop. Yeah, it's still bleeding. So the steak's not done, I lied. But you get the idea. Cut, cut, eat. Cut, cut, eat. If you don't have a tongs, you can stab it and eat it. That's fun too. I swear John Wayne does that in one of his movies. That's looking better. Christmas ale. I was listening to Christmas music last night too. Oh yeah, that piece is definitely done now. Look at that. I mean, come on. What I like about these gloves is they're insulated and they're like leather, so you can do whatever you want with them. Like tend to the fire. Whatever you need to do. Alright. I'm telling you. Not only is this the best way to cook steak, it's the best way to eat a steak. I don't think I've had this one before. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Consider it like, you ever go to like those you ever go to like those restaurants where they like cook up the steak right in front of you and then serve it to you? You're your own chef here, guys. I mean, look at the drip. I'm not lying. It's the best steak you'll ever eat. Hands down. See, this is the life. You can't feel like John Wayne every day. So, when you get the chance, you might as well do it. Or as Bruce Willis says in Die Hard, yippee-ki-yay, mother. Mm-hmm. You said it. I didn't. It's so juicy. See, and this thing is what I'm talking about yesterday. It's so hard to try to cook a steak. Let alone when it's pitch black out and you're using like your headlamp. It's really hard to do. I think what makes it so juicy is that also the way I'm eating it. So like it's still over the fire. So the molecules, because they say you should let a steak rest before you cut into it. But those people are assuming you're removing it from its heat source. So when you're heating it up, the molecules are going all around like crazy, the running juices. And then when you let it rest, it like goes back in. But I think some of it like you still lose it. But with this, excuse me, those juices are still going everywhere. Like they're all bouncing off the walls, you know? I don't know how they do these cooking shows. Like I was taught not to talk with my mouth full. So that's difficult. Joel, if you're watching this, I had a good mom joke there, but it's a family show. But alright, guys. Alright, guys. I'm gonna finish the steak. I still have a bit to go. That much. I'm gonna finish it off. And I'll see you